What a way to open your account this season.
You're kickstarting a big year.
Hopefully this year I can be one step better.
What are your goals for 24? What's that big thing you want?
I just train hard, work hard, and turn up to whatever races.
Adam Yates of UAE.
I don't really want to have like any bad days, any bad moments. I feel quite young.
Adam Yates is in an extraordinarily good place. This day, this team, this man in charge of his destiny.
Welcome to 2024. How important is this Tour of Oman? You're kickstarting a big year, a big campaign ahead, and the first one, I think, after Oman is the UAE Tour for you.
Yeah, I mean, last year with the UAE Tour, we started, it was like 50 metres of neutral and then straight into the crosswind. So it was a tough start to the year last year, and I asked the team if I could do Oman to sort of have a little warm-up race, a little hit out, and find that race with them. So yeah, legs are good. Been training up in Sierra Nevada, so everything looks good in training. Numbers look good, and I just hope the legs, and I hope it translates to racing.
We were just speaking with your twin brother in Saudi Arabia, and I think you guys racing these races like this underlines how important these races are for the sponsors. Alula for their team, UAE obviously for your team. Can you speak on that and also the pressure to perform as well? I
mean, yeah, for here it's not too much pressure for me. Like I said, it's more of a warm-up, more of a hit-out to see where I am. But obviously the big goal after that is the UAE Tour. Obviously a massive race for the team. But actually it's a race I like doing, and I like going there, and I have done for so many years now. And like I said, I feel like I need a little bit of a change to find the race rhythm before that. So that's why we're here. So hopefully it'll be a good week, and hopefully I can come out with some good feelings and see how we are.
Yeah, last year you and Simon had that interesting situation of the Tour de France, rivals on the road, brothers and family at home. What's it like racing against Simon? I mean, is it just compartmentalized totally during the race, or how do you guys manage that kind of brotherly situation?
I mean, to be honest, I don't really race him too much. We're doing quite separate calendars. But yeah, I mean, when we're together, we're just professional. He's trying to win, I'm trying to win. That's how it is. You can't really mess around at this level. Yeah, we just try and race full gas, and the best man wins usually.
Wasn't there a situation late in that tour last year where Simon was kind of gapped out maybe, and you kind of helped tow him back up to the front, and that kind of helped him move up in GC? That was like, I think, in the last mountain stage. Or was that just circumstances on the road? Just
circumstances. I think he was attacking, and obviously, I think at the time he was 4th or 5th on GC, and I was on 3rd, so I have to follow him. It's like that, attack me and take time out of me, then I have to follow him. So it's like that. We're professional, and at the same time we can enjoy it and have a laugh about it after.
How big was 2023 for you? Obviously, being on the podium at the Tour de France. And we're talking about the tour there, starting from Bilbao, where you already won the first stage and have the yellow jersey. Yeah,
it was a super year. I started quite strong at the stage in UAE Tour, and then a bit of bad luck after that with Torino and Catalunya, crashing bad in Catalunya. But then, after that, I was really consistent throughout the year, which is something I've struggled with in the past. After that, Romandy Tour was perfect for me, and then obviously I went Canada at the end of the year. So it was a super nice year, and hopefully this year I can be, one step better. Try and improve a little bit, and then we'll see where we are.
How big of a change was that coming from Ineos, and also how much of an influence has Tadej, Pogacar had on your riding?
I think just in general, when you're around a team of champions, when you see people train and it's not just Tadej, it's the whole team. Everyone's trying to be better, trying to improve, and that brings your level up as well. So when you have that environment, it's kind of hard not to be at your best. That's what I found last year. So, like I said, hopefully this year I can take it one step higher, one notch higher, and hopefully win some more races.
When you mentioned the whole team, hey, what about McNulty winning just recently and this young guy, Del Toro?
Like I said, everybody. Brandon's obviously flying now in Valencia. I think he comes to UAE Tour next, so he's a strong option for us. So it's not just me. It's not all the pressure's just on me. It's on everyone else as well. So we'll go to the next races with confidence and hopefully win.
Is it easy to separate kind of the spoils between all the riders on the team? You have so many winners. Is it easy to figure out that calendar?
I mean, it's not up to me, is it, who decides calendars? It's the sports directors and the staff. They have a big job on the hands when you have so many good riders. But I think they manage it well. There's quite a lot of race on the calendar that you can choose from, and I mean, you go to the race, try and perform at your best, and if someone's better than you, then you do everything you can to help them and try and help the team win.
What's your take on Tadej's double attempt this year? Giro Tour hasn't been done in 25 years.
Yeah, I mean, if he wants to do it, he can do it. If he's decided that that's what he wants to do, then he's the best rider in the world for a reason. So let him go for it.
You think he can do it? I mean, do you think he has the capacity to do it? No.
I mean, if he can't, I'm not sure who else can. So why not try? Like I said, he wants to do it. The team's backed him to do it, so for me, go for it.
How do you think that changes the approach for the team this year, that it's not all in and waiting for July? Do you think it maybe freshens things up a bit, that it's not just waiting for July to take on Visma?
I mean, obviously it's a different dynamic, but as long as you're winning, you have the confidence. Hopefully the Giro goes well for him. And then, yeah, he can take that confidence to the next races. All he really has to do is rest and come to the race a little bit fresher. It should be good, so yeah, we'll see.
We mentioned your teammate Isaac Del Toro, and at the Tour Down Under, we believe that he dropped off the bunch a bit to test his legs while in the GC Leaders jersey. Have you ever heard of a rider doing that before? Because that's quite crazy, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, it's not something I would do, but he's young and he's got a big engine, so if he feels like he needs to warm up the engine a little bit, then let him do it. But yeah, I need to save mine is pretty small, so I need to save as much as I can.
How much does Tadej's ambitions Giro Tour double affect or also give you more chances in your plans for 2024?
To be honest, for me, it doesn't really change anything. A little bit similar to last year as well. He had obviously the injury and the crash. But for me, the preparation doesn't really change. I know my calendar. I know when I need to go altitude training, and for me, nothing really changes. So as long as I'm at my best level that I can be at the right moment, then it doesn't really matter what everyone else is doing. As long as I arrive when I need to arrive, then. What
are your goals for 24? What's that big thing you want? I assume it's going to be that plan B, that second guy at the Tour de France, if something's wrong with Tadej.
Yeah, I've always been. The team's always said, I'm going there as last man for Tadej in the mountains, and it worked well last year. So I think for me in the Tour, it'll be a similar job. And then maybe later in the year, if I come out of the Tour quite fresh, I can do the Vuelta for myself. But we'll see, it's a long way away. What is it, February? So let's get this first part of the season out of the way first. Hopefully I can take a win somewhere and gain some confidence, and then the rest of the year we can see how it pans out.
What's your current running time, your marathon times? How are you doing?
To be honest, I didn't run too much this year. I mean, yeah, I was on holiday in French Polynesia, so it's pretty hard to run around there. So I was on the treadmill quite a lot, but not too fast. I was just running just 5Ks a day.
How fast?
To be honest, I don't like running fast because I feel like I get injured. So I was running maybe 4-minute pace. I wasn't running fast. Yeah.
Do you think 2023 has numbers and feelings have been your best year of your career so far?
I mean, in terms of the quality of wins, I would say yes. And like I said before, I kind of found a level of consistency I've not had in the previous years. So that's kind of what I want this year. I don't really want to have like any bad days, any bad moments. I just want to be consistent throughout the year. As long as I have that, hopefully the results will come.
What part of your career do you think you are? You are 30, there are many youngs are coming up, but still space to improve?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I feel like every year I've improved. It's just that the level's always getting higher and higher. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting older, but I don't feel old. I still feel quite young and quite fresh. So for me, as long as I keep improving myself, then I'm sure I'll be here for a couple more years at least.